Hello there, Stevos. Welcome to weekly vlog 155. It is Monday, the 27th of March 2023, just gone 5 AM, and I'm currently outside taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. Just about to give Buddy his food and water. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Oh, I've gone back to work and it's starting to rain. Yay! I'm not even halfway to work yet. I've literally just started walking to work. That is exactly what I'm doing right now on this Monday morning, as I'm going to be doing a 6:45 till 10:45 shift this morning at my workplace. Great to be back after a week off, by the way. Great to get back into the action. Hopefully, fingers crossed, my next week off will be in June. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to talk to my manager at some point this week about my holiday, my next holiday, and see if I can get booked in and stuff. But anyway, also as well, I want to say something. Me and phone batteries aren't the best of friends. You may remember a few weeks ago I was having issues with my old Galaxy A52 smartphone, where the battery was just not charging on my phone. The charger in my phone was just being a bit weird. The charging port in my phone was being a bit weird as well. Anyway, long story short, I then upgraded my phone to the S23 Ultra, and obviously ever since then I've been using a wireless charging pad for it. Turns out last night my phone didn't charge. It was on 41% when I went to bed. Woke up this morning, it was on 34%. Stuck it on charge for like, what, about 5-10 minutes. It got up to 36% charge. So my phone's literally running off 35% battery, which is going to last me. But yeah, it could have done with being at 100%, but clearly not. So I'm going to try and see if this wireless charging pad is going to allow me to charge my phone later. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to end up getting a new wireless charging pad, because I don't really want to use the charging port on my phone. I really don't, even though it's super fast charge, but still, I don't want to use it. Anyway, it's now starting to rain quite heavily. Yay! So I'm now heading off to work in the rain. So I've just gotten into work and I've got about half an hour to wait until I start work, but I'm going to have a banana for my breakfast this morning. This weather really cannot make up its mind today. 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's sunny. Oh, literally, wish this weather could make up its mind. Anyway, Monday afternoon, just coming home from work, just got off the bus, right, walking down the road right now to my house, and I stayed until 11:45 rather than 10:45, so I stayed for an extra hour today, which I thought was quite handy, quite nice. So I'm just currently walking down the road to my house on this Monday afternoon. Now just about to get out my work uniform and put my work uniform and the rest of my dirty laundry into the washing machine and put the washing machine on. So Monday afternoon, and I'm currently taking Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the backfield on this Monday afternoon. You're probably wondering, Steve, why have you got your headphones around you? Am I going to listen to music while I walk Buddy? No. Basically, I'm going to be catching the bus with Buddy in hand, as I am going to be taking Buddy to the vets because he needs to get his claws cut, and he needs to get his feet checked as well, because they're a little bit slightly swollen, but it could be to do with his claws being a bit long, so fingers crossed that'll be the case, and there's nothing wrong with his front paws apart from that. So that's what I'm about to do right now on this Monday afternoon. So I've just got out the vets and I'm currently on the way back down the road to my house. Just got off the bus with Buddy. Look, there he is, Buddy. We found out that basically Buddy may have some sort of like allergic skin condition thing, where around about this time of the year, because obviously the changing of the seasons and stuff, it is common for dogs to have like kind of redness around their paws and stuff like that. It could be like a skin condition or something. So we've got Buddy some anti-inflammatory tablets. He needs to take 2 twice a day, next 5 days, and then once a day after that until it's run its course. But there we go. Anyway, currently on my way back home with Buddy. I should also mention that before I took Buddy to the vets earlier, I cleaned out my mum's rabbits, and I've also taken my morning medication as well. I did that all before I took Buddy to the vets. Anyway, back home now. I've just put my washing in the washing machine for like a 15-minute spin, because I did put my washing on before I left, before I stick my washing into the tumble dryer to dry off for a couple of hours. I have actually got some bath mats and towels in the tumble dryer at the moment, which I put on yesterday when I cleaned the bathroom, because I did put the bath mats and the towels in the washing machine yesterday. So I'm going to go downstairs and take the bath mats and towels out of the tumble dryer and put them upstairs in the bathroom, and obviously put the bath mats down on the bathroom floor where they belong. And then once that's done, I'm then going to put my washing that's in the washing machine into the tumble dryer to dry off. On Saturday last weekend, I did this washing here, which has been washed and it's been tumble dried. I just threw it into my basket, because obviously I was kind of rushing around and getting the bathroom mats and towels in the tumble dryer and stuff, and I totally forgot this stuff was in the tumble dryer. Anyway, long story short, I'm now going to fold all these clothes up here and put them away in my wardrobe. And by the looks of this empty washing basket right here, it looks like all my washing has been put away for the time being, until I need to get my next load out of the tumble dryer. Okay, so it is just coming up to 4 o'clock, and I'm finally able to sit down and relax. I'm not kidding. The only time between when I got home from work and now, 4 o'clock, the only time I've been able to sit down is on the bus to the vets, and then in the waiting room when I was waiting for my appointment at the vets with Buddy, and then the bus back home. Literally, ever since then, I mean, I got back home from the vets at what, 3:15? Last 45 minutes, I've just been so busy with sorting my washing, etc, etc. I've just literally only just been able to sit down. And can I also add this as well, that ever since I got home from work at 12:30, I've not even been able to have a flask of tea until now. So I've just made myself a flask of tea, and I'm also just about to have a very, very late lunch as well. So for lunch today, I have got some hummus, which actually, funnily enough, is dated on yesterday's date, but it'll be fine. It's been in the fridge, so it's fine. And I've also got some tortilla chips to go with it, nacho cheese flavoured, which I bought last week. And yesterday, my mum went to the shop and she got like this, there's an app called Good To Go, which basically you get a lot of products for a certain price. And she got like sort of a bag full of things from the shop yesterday for like £1.99. In it was these Walls sausage rolls, which she said I can have for my lunch today. So I'm going to have these 2 mini sausage rolls. So I'm going to have that for my lunch now. And I'm just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. So that is my plans for this Monday afternoon. Now I'm just about to watch an episode of Doctor Who on BBC iPlayer. Now gonna watch last week's episode of The Mandalorian, which is Series 3, Episode 4, Chapter 20, as I've only just got round to watching last week's episode of The Mandalorian now. Now gonna watch an episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch on Disney+. Now gonna watch an episode of The Simpsons on Disney+. Now I'm gonna watch an episode of Family Guy on Disney+. For dinner tonight, I've got shepherd's pie. And for pudding this evening, I have got a strawberry trifle. So today I have put some washing in the washing machine and stuck it in the tumble dryer. And it is now out the tumble dryer. It's included with my work uniform. My work uniform is in that washing basket as well. So I got out my work uniform, put that in the wash, and then obviously put it in the tumble dryer with some other bits and pieces that I had dirty laundry wise. And now I'm just about to put those clothes away and obviously keep my work uniform out, ready for me to put my work uniform on tomorrow morning. Just been downstairs and I have just got out some chicken breast mini fillets out of the freezer and stuck them in the fridge because tomorrow I'm going to be doing cooking for both me and my mum. I will be revealing what I've made, me and my mum, a little bit later on in this week's weekly vlog. Just made myself another flask of tea, and over on Disney Plus I'm just about to watch another episode of American Dad. Now watching The Recruit on Netflix. Okay, it is Monday night. I'm just about to take my coat off because I've just got back from taking Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the backfield, and now I'm just about to head off into the bathroom with my pyjamas as I'm just about to have a shower and get into my pyjamas. So I've just made my last flask of tea for this evening and I'm going to take my nighttime medication with that. But before I do that though, I'm going to catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX. Now you may remember at the beginning of this week's weekly vlog I said about my phone and obviously the battery, how it was on like 36 or 34% when I was going off to work. Good thing is when I wake up tomorrow morning I'm not going to have that problem because at the moment my phone is on 94% and it's on its wireless charging pad, and at the moment it's charging, so fingers crossed I should wake up tomorrow morning with 100% battery. Fingers crossed. Anyway, just take my nighttime medication, my last flask of tea, heading off to bed now as I have got work early tomorrow. So without further ado, I'll switch my camera off and put that on charge, ready for me to do some more vlogging tomorrow, and close my curtains and say good night world. See you tomorrow. Good morning everyone. It is Tuesday morning. It's just gone 5 AM. Just got myself ready for work and I'm outside taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. Just about to give Buddy his food and water. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. 3 things. 1, my phone fully charged last night, which means when I took my phone off charge this morning, it was on 100% battery. Yeah! Second thing, as well by the way, is I'm currently walking to work. Going to be doing a 6:45 AM till 10:45 AM shift at work, and at this current moment in time, it's not raining. Yeah! And thirdly, by the way, this morning when I woke up, got myself ready for work, I basically had a sense of deja vu because yesterday morning, before I started filming this vlog, I saw my neighbour, my next door neighbour, one of my next door neighbours. He was outside drinking coffee, having a cigarette. Said good morning to him. Got back in, made my flask of tea, gave Buddy his food, then left for work. Then I saw my other next door neighbour who was just like getting into his car and heading off somewhere. And then this morning, woke up, got ready for work, took Buddy out, gave him his food, made my flask of tea, and obviously when I took Buddy out, saw my next door neighbour once again outside his front door having a cigarette. And this is where it's slightly deja vu, because my other next door neighbour, who I saw when I left for work yesterday, he already had got into his car and drove off just before I got to my front door to take Buddy back in after walking him this morning. So it was nearly, very nearly, a sense of deja vu. Anyway, now walking to work on this Tuesday morning. As soon as I stopped filming that last part of the vlog, by the way, it started raining. I jinxed it! Damn it. Anyway, just gotten into work. Gonna make myself another flask of tea before I start my shift. And I'm also going to listen to some music on my phone until I start. I've got about half an hour to wait, to sit down, to relax until I start work. So I have just got home from work and I'm just about to take my coat off and get out of my work uniform on this Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, I'm currently out with Buddy. Here he is. Oh, nearly went into the tree then. Anyway, Tuesday afternoon, currently taking Buddy out. Not taking him on the backfield, mind, because, well, the backfield's a bit damp, a bit slippery, a bit muddy. So I'm just taking him along this footpath along here, just for a nice half-hour walk. I've got Buddy upstairs in my room. Look at him, just laying there after a nice long walk in his Mickey Mouse bed. Oh, you knackered, bud. Yeah. Oh, bless him. And I've also got myself a flask of tea, and I'm just about to watch an episode of EastEnders, today's episode of EastEnders, as a matter of fact, over on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. I did show you guys this in last week's weekly vlog, but my mum gave me these 3 truffles because she didn't like them, and has also given me these after 8s as well, and I'm going to have these whilst I watch today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. Tuesday evening, and I've just done me and my mum some dinner, and for dinner tonight I've done a chicken tikka masala with some microwavable egg fried rice. So I've just made myself another flask of tea, and I've also just done the washing up, and now I'm just about to dry it up and put it away. Hey rabbits, is it time for you to be cleaned out? I think so. Let's clean you out, yeah? Give you some fresh food and water as well, shall we? Yeah? Aww. Okay, so it is Tuesday night, and I've just got back from taking Buddy for a walk around the neighbourhood. And I've also given Buddy his medication as well. Obviously, earlier in the weekly vlog, I revealed that Buddy is taking some anti-inflammatory tablets to help with hopefully his pores, to help keep the swelling down in his pores and stuff because of a potential allergic skin condition, skin allergy or whatever it is that some dogs are commonly known to get, especially during this time of the year as well, which is what the vet said to me yesterday. Anyway, so I've done that, and now I'm just about to take my coat off and get into my pyjamas. So I've just taken my nighttime medication with my last flask of tea, and now I'm heading off to bed. I'm going to put my vlogging camera on charge, but before I do all that though, I'm just about to shut my curtains and say good night, world. See you tomorrow. Good morning, just gone 5 AM, and it's Wednesday morning, halfway through the week, halfway through the weekly vlog. I've got myself ready for work in terms of getting myself into my work uniform, and I'm currently outside taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood on this Wednesday morning. Just about to give Buddy his food and his water. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Oh, it's a bit misty and a bit foggy this morning. I'm currently on my way to work on this Wednesday morning, doing 6:45 till 10:45 this morning at work. I'm walking along a cycle lane. Is that breaking the highway code? Am I going to get arrested by the bicycle police? Come on, bicycle police, come and arrest me, come on. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm currently walking to work. Oh, and also as well, I've got a bit of an update to give you in regards to my wireless charging problems. Last night, put my phone on charge on my wireless charger. It didn't charge once again. I think I went to bed with it on 58% battery, woke up this morning, it was on 53% battery, so therefore didn't charge, which is annoying. But yesterday, obviously at the moment, and this sale has now ended, sadly, by the time this vlog goes out, but Amazon had a spring sale on this week, and my mum has bought herself a wireless charger, and she's bought me a wireless charger as well, so that we can both charge our phones respectively. So fingers crossed, when the new wireless charger comes later today, I won't have the charging issues that I've been having with my phone of late, which is good. But yeah, so fingers crossed, that'll come later on. I'll show you guys the wireless charging pad when it arrives. But will 50% get me through this morning at least while I'm at work? Of course it will. Will I be on my phone that much while I'm at work this morning? Of course I won't be. So there we go. Anyway, currently walking to work on this Wednesday morning. Okay, so I've just gotten into work on this Wednesday morning, just about to have a banana for my breakfast. That's a nice long banana, isn't it? And then I'm going to make myself a flask of tea to take with me whilst I do my shift at work. And I've got about half an hour to go until I start my shift, so for the next half an hour I'm going to listen to some music on my headphones through my phone on Spotify Music. Just got back home from work. I'm just about to get out my work uniform, but before I do that, there is something else that I needed to talk about as well. It's in the news today, and as soon as I wrapped up the last bit of the vlog that you guys had just seen, I literally looked at my notifications on my phone and it came up straight away as on my notifications on my phone. But the well-known comedian and TV presenter Paul O'Grady has sadly passed away at the age of 67. Words I thought I would never be saying this year for sure, because 67, I mean, it's no age, is it, really? It's no age. I mean, Paul O'Grady, he was known for dressing up in drag and playing the character Lily Savage in the game show Blankety Blank a long time ago. And he also done a tea time chat show as well called the Paul O'Grady Show, which I used to watch religiously, shall we say, every day when I got home from school back in like 2008. I mean, literally, I remember coming home, watching that, and then watching The Simpsons afterwards on Channel 4. Honestly, it used to be one of those shows that I used to watch every weekday after school. It was one of those shows, honestly. I used to love when he used to come out and read the viewers' mail that they'd sent in, and he used to have his dogs, Buster and Olga, on his desk with him as well, and they'd just be sat there. Honestly, yeah, it really is sad to hear that he has passed away at the age of 67. I do also believe last year he did catch COVID, and he posted he did a post on Instagram last year saying about him catching COVID, and I did send him my best wishes and hope that he'd had a speedy recovery from COVID, and I do believe that he even liked my comment on his Instagram post as well. So yeah, honestly, it really has hit me, to be honest, the fact that he has passed away. Even though I don't know him personally or anything like that, but it's just the fact that I used to watch him a lot growing up and stuff like that. So honestly, I really hope and pray that, you know, he does rest in peace, and my thoughts and condolences does go out to Paul O'Grady's family and friends during this tragic time. But honestly, he was even well known for rehoming dogs at the Battersea Dogs Home as well. So obviously he does the show For the Love of Dogs for ITV. So yeah, honestly, really is sad news. But honestly, my thoughts do go out to Paul O'Grady's family and friends, and again, rest in peace, Paul O'Grady. Just got back from taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the neighbourhood, and I've just made myself a flask of tea, which I'm also going to take my morning medication with in just a few moments. And on my TV in my bedroom, I'm just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer. Now about to watch some episodes of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime Video. For dinner this evening, I've got salmon with some garden peas and some mash. This here that you are seeing right here is my old smartphone wireless charger, my charging pad that I've been using for my Galaxy S23 Ultra for the last sort of month or, well, nearly month now since I had my Galaxy S23 Ultra. I can't believe it's been nearly a month actually since I got my S23 Ultra. Anyway, this no longer pretty much works. It's kind of the cable for it is a bit iffy, and obviously it just doesn't work anymore, let's put it that way. And obviously this is the wireless charging pad that I've been having problems with for the past couple of mornings, obviously before I've been going to work and stuff like that. Obviously it's not been charging my phone that much, so yeah. Anyway, this here however is my new wireless charging mat that my mum got from Amazon today. So here's my phone. I'm just going to literally just stick it on. Any second now. It should work. There we go. Now it should work. Nope, still not working. Try it again. There we go. Now it's working. It takes a while, but obviously you just have to work out which way it needs to go. So there we go. So now my phone is officially charging. My phone's currently on 48% at the moment. It's got 2 hours and 20 minutes until it's done. But yeah, there we go. So that is my new phone charger. It works at long last, and I trust this one that it will work and it will continue to work going forward. Anyway, it is Wednesday evening, and you know what? My flask is looking a little bit empty, so I'm just about to go downstairs and make myself a flask of tea on this Wednesday evening. You know what's funny is last week I didn't say my thoughts on Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, and I think partially it was because I kind of ran out of time really to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it now while it's still fresh in my mind. So Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, was it a great horror movie? Probably not. It wasn't the best horror movie, like literally, I think there's been other good horror movies that we've already had this year. I mean, I would definitely say that Megan would probably be one of them that would probably be better than Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. But this was a low-budget horror movie. Obviously, this was made last year. It got announced last year. And obviously, there was a lot of criticism when the film first got announced last year about it being a horror movie and stuff like that. Obviously, this is kind of loosely based on the books. The Winnie the Pooh books. And what I will say about this film is I did partially enjoy it. I mean, I do feel like some of the critics that have seen this film and have gave it a good bashing online and stuff like that, I kind of feel like they've kind of been a bit too harsh on the film, because for me, anyway, this is a horror film that you don't really need to take seriously. I don't think it is intended to be taken too seriously anyway. I mean, come on, this is Winnie the Pooh and his psychic Piglet on a hunt to kill people in the 100-acre wood. You know, would you really take that seriously as a horror film? I don't think so. I mean, I certainly didn't. The kills in it were actually pretty decent, and I'm not going to lie, but there was also some really good gore as well on some level, you know. I mean, I don't know, like, I do feel like the gore could have been slightly improved, but given the budget that they were given, you know, I think this movie was made for less than $100,000. So, yeah, so I mean, to be honest, you know, I'm not expecting big level, like Hollywood budget level gore or horror. You know, it's just kind of low budget. A little bit of this kind of reminded me like Terrifier in a way, with like the gore and the horror. I mean, I love the fact that also as well, there's kind of, I don't know, there's also like, there's little references, I do feel like, to Friday the 13th and even the Halloween franchise as well. I know Winnie the Pooh is getting a second horror movie by the same production company that made this one. They're doing a sequel. It's already been greenlit, so it is happening. Not sure when though. Would I watch the sequel? I probably would. Because, I mean, even if the sequel is as bad as what the first one is, I'm a sucker for it. I'm here for it, and I'll probably happily watch it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there was a few moments where I thought this scene looks a little bit silly, this looks a little bit cliche, and also as well, there was probably times where I even laughed out loud at a couple of scenes as well. But apart from that though, I really did enjoy this movie in some retrospect. So I think I gave this movie a 5.5 out of 10 because it wasn't great,
but it weren't bad at the same time. This was a movie that I could thoroughly go in and enjoy myself watching. And you know what, quite frankly, I could probably happily watch it again. It'll probably be one of those bad horror movies that you just can't help but go back to watching again in the future, and it just becomes one of your guilty pleasures to watch in the future as well. So Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is available to watch now on digital across the UK. And I believe it might even be available on digital in the US as well. So if you do want to check it out, it's available to watch on iTunes, Prime Video, and the Google Play Store at this current moment in time. And I do believe that it will be coming out on DVD very, very soon. I have got Buddy upstairs in my room, and he's laying down in his Mickey Mouse bed, as you can see right there. I'm also just about to have a shave on this Wednesday evening with my shaver, and on my TV in my bedroom. I'm currently on Disney Plus, as I'm just about to watch this week's episode of The Mandalorian, which is Series 3, Episode 5, Chapter 21, and the title of the episode is called The Pirate. I'm just about to watch that now on my TV in my bedroom on Disney Plus on this Wednesday evening. Now on this Wednesday evening, I'm just about to have some lemon cake and catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX on my TV. Good morning, it is Thursday morning, just had a shower and got dressed, and now I'm just about to put the drying up away that's on the draining board. Just about to put this washing that's in the washing basket here into the washing machine and put the washing machine on. Now just about to clean my mum's rabbits out. Just about to give Buddy his food and water. For breakfast today I've got chocolatey square cereal. Just made my first flask of tea of the day. So I've just given my mum's rabbits some food, and I've also done them a cube of hay. I've decided to take Buddy for a nice long walk around the neighbourhood and along this very long footpath here as well. Here he is. There he is. There's Buddy. Look at him go. Look at him go. Just put my clothes from the washing machine into the tumble dryer to dry off. Now just about to take my morning medication. Okay, so I've just finished recording this week's weekly podcast, which is available to listen to right now on Spotify Music, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. It is my 127th weekly podcast episode, where this week I'll be talking about E3 2023. Has it been cancelled? I also gave a Paul O'Grady tribute as well. Apple WWDC 2023 date confirmed, and John Wick 4 review as well is all in this week's weekly podcast, as well as a look at what's coming to Netflix in the US and UK, and what's leaving Netflix in the US and UK for April 2023, and a look at what's ahead on Disney Plus in the US and UK for April 2023 as well. And I also talk about a brand new vlogging camera that Sony announced yesterday as well, which is the Sony ZV-E1 vlogging camera. It's a very, very high-end vlogging camera. It's more high-end than this vlogging camera that I'm currently filming this video on right now, and more expensive as well. God, the price is eye-watering. Anyway, that's all included in this week's weekly podcast that you can listen to right now on Spotify, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. Just search Steve's Weekly Podcast to listen. Thursday evening, and I've just got back from taking Buddy for a walk around the neighbourhood. It's really wet out there, really rainy. It's been terrible weather today. Anyway, just about to go downstairs and make myself my last flask of tea for this evening. Now just about to get into my pyjamas. Okay, so I've got a few more of these After Eights, which my mum gave me last week, which I'm going to finish off. And I'm also going to have this iced Madeira cake as well. And while I have those, I'm going to watch tonight's episode of EastEnders, which I need to catch up on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. That's what I'm going to do right now on this Thursday. Good morning everyone, it is Friday morning, Friday the 31st of March, last day of March 2023. Tomorrow's the beginning of April, new month. Anyway, currently on my way to the Toby Carvery to go and get myself a breakfast, as it's payday for me today. So let's find out what I've got for breakfast this morning.
For breakfast at Toby Carvery here in Bournemouth, I've got some pancakes, I've got some sausages, some baked beans, I've also got some hash browns and some scrambled egg, and I've also got an unlimited refillable cup of tea as well. That is everything I've got at the Toby Carvery Cooper Dean in Bournemouth today.
So I got back from the Toby Carvery after having my breakfast. I've also, by the way, this morning taken Buddy for his walk around the neighbourhood, given him his food and water, and I've also given him his medication as well. I've been doing that across this week, but yeah, I've gave him his first dose of medication for today. His second dose will be later tonight. And I've also just had a shave as well, so I'm about to put my shaver on charge because that's now run out of battery. And I've also brushed my teeth in the bathroom as well because I'm about to head off now to the dentist to get 2 of my front teeth here and here on this side here. I'm getting those filled. The fillings need updating, so I'm going off to get my fillings done. Obviously, I won't be able to vlog anything now pretty much until later this evening because I'm not really going to be able to talk, because by the time I come out the dentist, I'm going to have a bit of a fat lip. I know, and it's not because I've said something to offend my dentist. Well, fingers crossed I don't, otherwise it will be, you know, it'll be like, ooh, and then, yeah. Anyway, anyway, I'm now going to head off. I'm going to head off now to the dentist and get my fillings done. And I will report back to you later this evening, which will be in the next scene of the weekly vlog.
For dinner tonight, I've got a microwavable beef chilli with rice, and I've also got some mixed veg. That's my dinner for tonight.
It is Friday night, and I'm just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran, as we didn't have a video call last night, so we're going to have one tonight instead. Can I just say that this tooth right here, my front tooth, there we go, ignore that one there, this one here. Doesn't my dentist do such a good job on my teeth? I think so. I genuinely think so. She's done a really good job. Anyway, nice and clean and tidy, and oh, feels so good. Feels so good. Anyway, so there we go. The only issue I've got at the moment is my upper lip is a little bit, like my upper gum, I guess you could say, feels a bit weird. It's where I basically had the injection, that's the word I was looking for, the injection in the mouth, so to numb the area. So there we go. She's done a really good job. Anyway, I've got one more appointment with her in June. June 14th is my next appointment with her. She's going to do the tooth that's next to my 2 front teeth, which she didn't do today, so she's going to do that one in June. And then, yeah, and then hopefully it'll be all done and all my fillings are up to date and all of that jazz. Yeah, fun times. Also as well, actually, there is another thing I was going to say. Oh, today is 16 years since I first started watching Doctor Who. Literally, today is 16 years since I started watching Doctor Who. I remember that day well as well. I watched one episode on, I think, was it UK TV or Watch or W, I don't, whatever the channel it is. There was a repeated episode of Doctor Who on a different channel that wasn't the BBC. I remember watching it, and then I think it was on that same day that I found out there was actually brand new episodes of Doctor Who from series 3 on BBC One that night. So I tuned in and I watched Doctor Who, loved the episode, and from there my love for Doctor Who started there. I mean, I will admit, I've kind of gone off Doctor Who when Jodie Whittaker was the Doctor, because it just weren't, I don't know, the show just wasn't going the right direction for my liking. So, but now that David Tennant's back for a brief time in November, I will probably get back into watching Doctor Who again. I mean, obviously, from the vlogs, I still watch Doctor Who, because obviously I do watch the classic ones that are on BBC iPlayer with David Tennant, Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi. But yeah, I'm slowly getting back into Doctor Who again after falling out of love with it for a good couple of years.
That's my wrong password. Let me try that again. Sorry, I'm just signing into my iMac so I can get myself ready to video call Kieran in a few moments. But yeah, no, in all seriousness though, honestly, really I'm looking forward to Doctor Who coming back a little bit later on this year and seeing how Nashiti Gatwa, the next Doctor after David Tennant, plays the Doctor as well. And hopefully he'll continue to make me love and enjoy Doctor Who again like I did before. Another thing that I should also mention is the fact that today, the 31st of March 2023, marks 11 years, everybody, since I first moved from Basingstoke down here to Bournemouth, to the south coast of the UK. Yeah, honestly, 11 years. 11 years I've been here. And it's crazy. It really, really is crazy. I remember when I first came down here, the one thing, I was on a quest when I first came down here, and it's such a shame that I wasn't YouTubing or anything 11 years ago. Because I remember 11 years ago, I was on a quest to go and find Bournemouth Beach. And literally, I was walking all around. I used to see signs going, beach this way, and it took me down the wrong direction, and I couldn't find the beach. Honestly, by the time I found the beach, I was so happy. I was actually happy. Now, I just get on the bus, go to the beach and go, cool, it's a beach. So yeah, there we go. I thought I'd share that little story with you, a little bit of a throwback story. Anyway, I'm going to drink the rest of this tropical juice drink that I got yesterday, by the way, Grower's Harvest. I've only got a little bit left. When I say a little bit, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. But to me, that's a little bit. To me, that's a little bit. To everyone else, that's about half. So yeah, I'm going to drink that while I'm on video call with Kieran, which I'm just about to do right now on this Friday night. Now just about to watch tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX on my TV in my bedroom on this Friday night. It is Friday night. I've just got back from taking Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood. I've also sorted out my flask, ready for me to make a flask of tea to take with me to work tomorrow. I've got my work uniform ready. I've fed the rabbits, gave them some food and some water, and I've also got Buddy's food and water ready for tomorrow, and given Buddy his second dose of medication as well. And obviously I've got into my pyjamas, got myself ready for bed, and I've just put my phone on charge. Yeah, I'm pretty much all set. All I need to do now is just take my nighttime medication with my last flask of tea, which I'm about to do in just a few moments. And I'm going to put my vlogging camera on charge as well. So without further ado, I'm going to close my curtains now and say good night, world. And I shall see you tomorrow. It is Saturday afternoon. Just got home from work after doing 6:45 till 11:45 at work today. And now I'm just about to get out my work uniform on this Saturday afternoon. Oh, look who's had a haircut! Buddy! Bud! Oh, look who's had a haircut! Who's had a haircut? Oh. Anyway, Saturday afternoon. Currently taking Buddy, I don't know why he keeps looking behind him, but I'm currently taking Buddy along this long footpath here on this Saturday afternoon. And also as well, hello, I'm wearing my hood because the weather is crap and it doesn't know what to do. 1 minute it's nice, then the next minute it's tipping it down with rain. So weird. What's this weather doing? Come on, it's spring. It should be nice and warm and sunny and not cloudy, wet and miserable. Now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get your show on, get paid. All that's living is gold. I literally just turned my TV on and All Star by Smash Mouth is playing. Oh yeah, only shooting stars. Whoa, whoa. Oh, what a tune to put my TV on to, eh? Wow.
For dinner this evening, I've got some sweet potato mash with some chicken casserole. And for dessert this evening, I've got some homemade rice pudding. Yum.
Saturday night, and I have just got myself into my pyjamas ready for bed, and I'm just about to put my phone on charge and take my nighttime medication before heading off to bed. I've already closed my curtains, so really I can't say goodnight world, see you tomorrow, but I'll talk to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday. Good morning from the apocalypse. That's right, I'm outside, no one's around, no cars are around, we're back in lockdown, everyone. Cheers! Anyway, no, we're not really back in lockdown, I'm just joking around. But good morning, it is Sunday morning, it's very early on this Sunday morning. I've woke up, I've got changed into my work uniform, I've taken Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. As you guys can see, I've got my flask of tea right here, and I'm currently on my way to work on this Sunday morning, as I'm just about to do a 6:45 AM to 11:45 AM shift at work. So I have just got into work on this Sunday morning, and I'm just about to listen to some music on my phone on Spotify Music. Obviously I'm here till 11:45 now, but what I am going to be doing after work today is I'm going to be meeting up with my friend Damon. Without further ado, let's meet up with Damon. So I am at Damon's house, and I've just got a takeaway with Damon for dinner this evening. I've got McDonald's, and I've got some fries, Coca-Cola with a cream egg McFlurry, and Damon's here as well.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, very well.
We've been watching Unbreakable, and we tried watching Split, but
Split wasn't that great.
Split wasn't great.
No.
But yeah, so Damon's all good. What did you get for your dinner?
I got a chicken, Big Mac and a cheeseburger and chips and fries.
And fries. And a McFlurry.
And a McFlurry.
And a McFlurry, yeah. Yeah, I also as well, I also got a chicken Big Mac as well, which I'm going to have in a sec. And some mozzarella dippers as well, because I fancied some mozzarella dippers. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I'm enjoying this afternoon. It's been fun. We're just currently watching some YouTube videos as well. We're currently watching Dead Meat at the moment with their kill counts on certain horror films. So yeah, so that's what we're doing at the moment on this Sunday afternoon. And just like that, I am back home after seeing Damon for the afternoon. Honestly, a massive thank you to Damon for today. Honestly, really do appreciate meeting up with him and spending some quality time with him as well. Honestly, I needed it, and I think he did as well. So honestly, a massive thank you to Damon. Really do appreciate meeting up with him today and spending some quality time with him and having a bit of a laugh as well. We had a bit of a laugh together, which was nice as well. So yeah, definitely much needed, and fingers crossed I will be meeting up with Damon once again next week in the weekly vlog. But just a quick reminder as well to bring to you in regards to the vlog next week. Obviously, Steve's weekly vlog will be going on hiatus for 2 weeks after next week's weekly vlog. I believe that Monday the 10th of April will be the last weekly vlog that you guys will be able to see on my YouTube channel. And then I will be back again on, I believe it'll be May the 1st. Yes, Monday the 1st of May is when I'll be back with a new weekly vlog. So I just thought I would clear that up for you guys, okay? So in case you're wondering, next Monday, well, not next Monday, the Monday after, just in case you're wondering, where's Steve's vlog? Don't worry, I'm on a break, okay? I'm just taking a break just to recharge my batteries and stuff, and just focus on some other bits and pieces, and then I'll be back, okay? I promise I will be back. By the way, can I just say that next week in the weekly vlog, by the way, I have got something to tell you guys, okay? I'm not going to give away exactly what it is
just yet, but I have got something to tell you guys. It's not going to be very easy for me to say, but I'm going to need to address it, okay? So, yes. So, feel free to watch next week's weekly vlog to find out what that is. By the way, before I wrap up this week's weekly vlog as well, there is something else that I needed to show you guys, actually, in regards to this vlog title. So this vlog title is called The One With The Gross Images, okay? Now, you're probably wondering, what on earth does he mean by gross images? Well, I can tell you what I mean by that. So there is, it's nothing bad. Well, I'll say bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. Basically, I believe I don't follow this page on Facebook. But there's a page called Rate My Plate, okay? And they have some very interesting meals on Rate My Plate. Like, they do. They do. Let's start with this one. Microwaved cheese on toast by Gavin. Why? I don't know. That literally looks like vomit on bread, and someone spewed blood across it. Yeah. Okay, and I've also got this one here as well. These are cheese dogs by Mark. Where's the cheese? What? I mean, I think I can see the cheese. That don't look like cheese. That looks like gone off ham in a bun with 2 sausages in it. Okay. Okay. And I've got one more. And this one's taken from back in March, by the way. Get ready for this. This one's by AJ on Rate My Plate. Mother's Day Breakfast by AJ. No. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. What is that? Oh, what is... Right, let me digest this. Black coffee, I'm assuming, unless it's Coca-Cola. That bacon looks way crispy, and the rest of it just looks like something I vomited last night for dinner. Oh, man! If I was a mum, and I gave birth to a guy, you know, actually, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, okay? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because, quite frankly, I'm gonna end up getting myself into some serious trouble with the YouTube executives, and I want to keep my profile nice, squeaky, and clean, okay? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, okay? Because, no, don't. Please don't. Right, okay, well, I'm going to end my amazing YouTube video here, alright? A massive thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below. And if you are new around here and you want to become a Stevo, just hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. By the way, next week, I'm going to be giving you some movie reviews for Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which, by the way, has had big reviews already, like rave reviews already. I have not seen one negative review of the Mario movie yet. I haven't, surprisingly. So, you know, here's me, I mean, away from the vlogs and stuff like that, I've been joking about Mario and saying that it looks silly and dumb. This actually might be a really good movie, and now I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Oh dear. Well, anyway, I'll give you my thoughts on it next week. Also, as well, I'll talk a little bit about the brand new trailers that we're getting next week in regards to Blue Beetle, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and we're going to be getting a Barbie poster and trailer next week as well. Oh, and Secret Invasion as well. The new Disney Plus series from Marvel that'll be hitting Disney Plus on June 21st. I'll talk all about that next week. On top of that, I'll also be doing my daily stuff that I usually get up to in these weekly vlogs as well. And yeah, and it'll be Easter as well. So we'll eat some Easter eggs. We'll have some Easter fun, okay? But yes, anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. From me, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next YouTube video.